you guys, welcome back to my channel for this week's budget with me. If you are new, I have an irregular income and so I budget week by week using these two planners, the Living Well Planner and the Clever Fox Planner. And the Clever Fox Planner is great because it has 4 expense trackers for the month. So we are on week 2 and I'm going to go through first and add up my income. So the income in orange was the expected nannying income. I color code my other planner and orange is the color for nannying. And then the black is the extra money that I get throughout the week. So this, I think I just ended up staying an extra 15 minutes. So made an extra $5 on Monday. On Wednesday, I ended up making an extra $35 because both boys ended up being home when I was nannying and I get paid $5 an hour more when it's both. And I added on nannying in the morning on Thursday, and then I added on a nannying shift on Friday. At first it was only gonna be for 3 hours, but it ended up, because I was picking up kids from school, they added on the travel time to the school because I picked up their car and it was just easier that way. Perfect, so $605 was my income for the week. So I'll add that on here. And then I had the $328.93 left over from last week, giving me a total of $933.93. So the first thing on the list for this week, I'll zoom in for you guys. That's as far as it'll go. Hopefully that helps though. The first item was Trader Joe's. I went there mainly to get cat food and quarters, but then I ended up using the cash because they didn't have quarters. I just got $20 out and I ended up spending it on pumpkin patch. So this is all a little complicated. Technically I got $29 out, but I'll change it to $19.09 just to sort of clarify where that money went, because that was cash that I spent that I had gotten from this transaction. Okay, $19.09 for the Trader Joe's. I'll count that as groceries. Plus, the other groceries is at the bottom of the list, $178.19 for my grocery run to Ralph's this week. Which is definitely over budget, which is a bummer, but it'll be all right. We'll get it back down next week. The next item was the pumpkin patch I went to. I just got a couple decorative pumpkins. So $15 for that. What will we say that was for? Entertainment? Sure. $15 for entertainment. And then we've got my coffee habit, $2.29 plus $2.29 plus $44.73. I went to a vegan cafe and treated myself a little bit for a week of working out and eating healthy. I treated myself and it was so good. I got buffalo cauliflower and like a nut-based cheesecake that was really good. And then we also went out to a comedy club because they gave us free tickets, but there is a spending limit and you have to get at least 2 items each. So it always ends up being a little expensive, but it's so much fun. And we actually won more free tickets because that's how they get you to keep coming back. All right, so $152.80 for eating out. And I put the Ralph's here, $3.54 of this was a kombucha, but I was buying it just to get the quarters. So I'll just say that that was part of the laundry expense. I know there is a laundry category somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is, below clothing. So $23.54 for laundry. Because I needed those quarters and it takes at least $20 a month to get through all of my laundry. And then I spent $64.80 on APY, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it is a social media planning app that I'm planning out my podcast posts on, and so I bought it for the year because you got to save money if you purchased it up front. That is one thing that I wish this planner had, is a section for business expenses, because I have lots and lots of those. I'll put subscriptions, $64.80. We're also going to be having to pay for the artwork for the podcast this month coming up. $2.58 was at an art store. I just needed a highlighter. Books and supplies, $2.58. I have a yellow highlighter, but it's so neon and it doesn't show up in any of my planners, so I wanted to change that. $209 towards my debt this past month because I didn't get paid for one of my things as quickly as I expected. I got a little behind on some of my expenses, so things like my internet and my credit card bill were paid late, and so I ended up paying for both of them for each month, for last month and this month at the same time, which is fine because now I'm ahead for next month, and it wasn't so late that like credit score was affected or anything because it was handled promptly. All right, so that is it for my expenses. And now we will go back over here and do some adding. $933.93 minus the groceries is $736.65 minus $152.80 for eating out. Then the art supplies. The pumpkin. I got ghost pumpkins because I'm going with a white and blue pumpkin scheme this year, so that I didn't have to redo the decor in my entire apartment and more just incorporate the pumpkins. It still ended up costing like $150 for the decorations because I don't have any, but it all turned out pretty cute. So I have $268.93 left going into next month. I'm gonna zoom out for you guys so you can get a view of the whole week. And $268.93. So far, it's a pretty standard month, and it's flying by so fast, it's sort of scary. I think because of that one check that hadn't come through as quickly as I expected, I sort of felt like it was still September until all my bills were settled, but then it was already like a week into October, and it's like, wait, time, slow down. But it's all good. It's all good. We've got this. That is it for this week's budget with me. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe, and I will be back next week with another budget with me. Bye.